Hello everyone. Today I'm going to unbox a couple of items which I have bought for my travel photography. I've been looking for this filter system for a very long time, and finally I got a system which is worth taking along with me for the Iceland trip that I'm going to have. I have these two lenses which I would be traveling along with me. One is the Tamron 15 to 30. Now, as you can see, this lens has a bulb outside the lens system. Now, because of this bulge out part of it, I cannot fit normal filter along with it. I have a filter that fits the 2470 lens that I have, but for this kind of a wide angle lens I didn't have any filter system, so I've been looking for a good filter for a quite long time, and finally I had the opportunity to buy one of the best system in the market, which is the Lee filter system. So as part of the Lee filter system, I got a couple of items. The first item is the filter holder, okay, which will hold the filter. I'll box one by one and tell you how it works. Along with that, I have the 82mm lens adapter. This lens adapter will help me to mount the filter system into my 2470 2.8 lens. This is the Tamron 15 to 30 lens adapter that will go along with the Tamron lens that I will be traveling along the way. I'll try to put all of them and show how it fit and all those stuff. I have the neutral density grad set that I have. There are three neutral density grad set, 0.3, 0.6, 0.9. Okay, in this particular box. I'll open it and show it to you guys. Along with this, I also got, I know there are quite a few items that I got. Is the Lee F stopper. This is nothing but the stopper that helps you to cut the light across. So I have the big stopper, what they call it, which stops around 10 stops of light, and at the same time also got a little stopper so that in case of I don't want to cut 10 stops of light, I can use this glass on top of the filter system so that I can do a blur image kind of a stuff whenever I want. And okay. Now these are SW150 filter system. Now Lee has two filter system. One is the 100mm filter system and the 150 filter system. All this set that I'm showing currently is part of the 150 system family. Now 150 system family is predominantly meant for wide angle lenses such as the Tamron 15 to 30 lens that I have, but good that they have done adapters for it so that you don't have to buy two separate system to have along with you. Like through that adapter you can use the 150 system glasses on top of your normal lenses rather than have two different kind of a filter system along with you, like the 100 system, and Lee has 100 filter system and 150 filter system, so you don't have to buy two filter system, so you can use their adapter and clamp on the glasses and the filters in front of the lenses so that you can have the same amount of effect from the same filter that you have. Now along with that, I also got a circularizer polarizer. This is again part of that SW150 filter system that they are having. I'll unbox them and show it to you. Now all these glasses that you are seeing now are coming in nice tin packed. I haven't yet opened it, but you can see that these are packed nicely in a tin case so that it is protective while you're traveling. You can travel along with this box itself. depending upon the space that you have in luggage, but I would prefer to have these kind of metal boxes to protect the glasses or the filter that I'm having. Now bear in mind that these are expensive filter, it's not the cheap filter, so if you break any of them you'll have to pay bare minimum on an average from $150 to $200 for each of the filter that you're seeing right here. Now I got this, they were bundle package that was available through Lee. Unfortunately, when I placed the order, the stock was gone, so since I'm going to travel to Iceland in a couple of weeks, I wanted to have this system with me before that, so I have to order one by one. So I ended up paying around $150 more than the usual bundle package that you will see in Amazon. Now along with this, I also got this one. This is a carrying case that they have for the 150 system, so that you can have all your filter in this particular bag. So I'll open this also and show it to you how the filters would fit in. So for the time being, I'll just slide across things so that the table is clear, and we'll do one by one unboxing and see how it fits to the lenses that I'm having. Now I'll start with the wide angle lens, and then I'll go with the adapter and for the 24 to 70 lens that I'm having. Now you can see that these lens hood is fixed, so it's not something that you can take it out and put a normal filter system. So that's why Tamron has, Lee has come up with this kind of a filter system. There are many other filter systems which do provide a similar kind of product, wherein you can screw in on these kind of wide angle lenses. Now this is the SW lens adapter for Tamron 15 to 30. Okay, now it comes in 3 pieces. Now this is one single combined piece, but technically it has the front side, the screwing, and the back side of it. So once you remove them, now the build quality of this is amazing. It's not at all plasticky, it's metal. Okay, so these are 3 metals that you can see. Okay, now this is the one, the smaller ring, the screw, and this one goes at the back of the filter of the lens. So it doesn't have anything in this box apart from these 3 things. So it has this paper to show you how to mount this. So we'll see how best it fits, and how easy is it to slide down the filters in the adapter rings and all those stuff. Yeah. So this is, you can see there are 4 slots that's been provided for. These slots will fit into these so do we call pockets kind of a stuff, wherein it'll go and rest. So there's no way that you'll go wrong in this. There's only one right way of putting it. So there's nothing that will make or break anything. So this is how you'll put the front element of it, and then put the red one. Okay. Then you put this. There we go. To be a bit careful. So my recommendation is that you always put it in a place where you have all your stuff, rather than in the field. So you put them in the house and then move on. Otherwise, if any of the item slides down, you might have a bit of a problem attaching them. As you can see, just a nice screw that goes, and this is how it just fits among 3 of the elements that has been provided as part of the kit. So it's nice, the color band, the red goes very well with the black Tamron lens that I'm having. So this is the first element. So this is an adapter that you need to buy based on the lens that you have. So for each lens there will be an adapter that you may use it. So so basically you need to, that's the only variable in this whole system. So for each lens you have to buy a different adapter so that it fits to that particular make and model of that lens. So this is this. Now I will just keep this aside. Now I'll show you the 80mm adapter, 82mm adapter, sorry, that would fit as part of the 2470 lens that I have. Okay. Now this is an 82mm size, so I have to buy an 82mm adapter to fit this. Now this just goes and fits very simply like this. It's a bulky part of it, you need to be, but it's very simple to fit in, so you don't have to worry about it. And you can, as you can see, that the lens is fully covered from all sides of it. It's not that you are going to have any issue in terms of fitting it, and the adapter ring would go on top of it. And this particular piece is a metal. It's not that's what I can see. It's pure metal kind of stuff. It's not plasticky or anything. So the quality of this is amazing. So unlike any other filter system, that, not that I have bought quite a few of them, but they say that the Leaf filter system is one of the best in terms of the quality and all those stuff. But of course it's an expensive filter system, so the price that you pay and the quality that you get is worth, I would say. Of course you need to be a bit careful with the glasses and the adapters that you would put in it. It's expensive. So this is how it fits in. Now the drawback of this particular system is that once you attach these hoods or these clamps, so the caps and all those will not fit that much. So like, you know, the lens cap, it fits just about okay. So it's not that tight and snug fit that you would see without this adapter in place. So you need to be a bit careful in terms of the caps that you would be using along with the lens. So in this particular case for Tamron, it's just about okay. So you can put this and put it in the bag so that there is no scratch in the front element. And let's see the Canon. For the Canon bit, I am struggling to get the lens cap on it, so I will not break the lens cap and put it. So basically for Canon, this particular cap that comes along with the Canon lens itself doesn't fit in, so you need to find an alternative to protect your front element. For the timing, I'll leave it like this. This is the actual filter holder. Okay, this is the filter holder which will hold the filter and fit it on top of any of the adapters that we are seeing or we have just installed. This is the actual filter holder, and they give us this nice little pouch to keep your filter holder. Since I got this bag, I would be just carrying probably, they have given, I haven't seen this. So along with this, they have given a filter cap. Let's see if the filter cap fits in part of this. Well, it's rubbery and you can stretch it a bit, but doesn't look like it's going to fit. Let's see. Ah, there you go. So this one is not bad at all if you are carrying a lens and you just want to have some kind of a protection. So you can have this rubbery protection that comes along with this filter system. You can use it. Of course, this didn't came along with the 82mm filter adapter that I was showing it to you. It was part of this filter itself, the filter kit itself. So I don't know whether I don't think so they would be selling it as part of the 82mm adapter. But nonetheless, since you're going to buy this, that means I would presume that you will have the filter with you. So you'll get this one, and it's pretty much fine to have this, and I'll give you a simple protection. So it works for me, and I'll use this one. So fine, thanks Dee for this. It's a basic pouch, nothing fancy about it. You can just put the filter system and there's one best way to put in, and so that the flap flips. The both side of it, yes, there you go. So once you put it, it will go in the bag like this, but I doubt I would be using much of this unless for storing purposes. It's not that easy to see. It gets stuck, so it's not the best way of using it for on a daily basis. If you want to use your system, you would struggle to get it out every time. So I guess I have to keep it like this. Now this is the version 2, as they may call it, in the filter holder. Okay, it's not been mentioned. Yeah, Mark 2 they call it. Okay, I'll tell you the difference between Mark 1 and Mark 2. You can see the box, it says Mark 2 SW150 Mark 2 filter holder. Okay, in case of a Mark 2, this rubbery part that you can see was not part of it, so they have introduced it as part of the Mark II. This will help, so when you're putting a big stopper, it helps you to cut the light that would flow from the back side of the filter system. So that's why they have added this one. I think so there was a bit of a flaw in the first one, I would guess so, not that I would know, but I know for a fact that they sell it separately for the Mark 1 filter system that they are selling. Now this comes with two lens filter holder. So basically you can slide in two of the filters, Lee filters or any other filter in this particular kit. Now the construction quality is good. It's little, I'll not say heavy, but once you hold it, you see that yeah, it is something of a good quality and a bit of a rugged nature. So I would not throw it and see how rugged it is, but it is of nice quality, I think so. It can handle one or two slight bumps that you may encounter while shooting. So that's one thing. The second thing is that this is the screw that fits in, like once you screw in the ring that's there in this side of it, it comes and holds the adapter so that the adapter doesn't fall, it doesn't fall from the adapter system. So that's how it works. So basically you fit in like this, it goes very much like this, there you go. Okay, and then once it goes, you just screw a little bit, and then there you go. This part is fixed. The part that is moving is this part, because when you are going to put polarizer or anything else, so you can actually move this around and have the polarizing effect simultaneously, rather than removing the glass and then doing things. So it's very nice and handy to have. So it moves on a 360-degree basis. So you don't have to worry about how it goes and fits in. So this I'm fitting it as for the 24-70 lens that I'm having. I'll also show it to you how it fits for the Tamron part of it. In the Tamron, I'm bringing the lens here. In the Tamron also, it goes and fits very much like this, and then we just have to tighten the screw, and that's it. So you can see that it moves amazingly on a 360-degree basis. Smooth one, and there you go. It's perfect. So this is the whole filter system that they have. Let's see if the lens will fit through. Well, it does. So you can use it. See, as I said, it is a bit of a loose, so you need to be a bit careful in terms of when you're putting the lens cap back and removing it. It's not that perfect fit once you put this filter system in front of it. So for the timing, it's fine. It looks like a big giant camera lens or video camera lens, if you may want to call it, actually. So even the coloring and all those stuff, if you look at it, the red color gives a feeling of those camera lenses, video camera lenses, actually. So I'll keep this aside. Now I'll show, now open the grad filter system. Now these boxes normally comes open. I don't know, which I find it very strange that I bought it new. It's not that it's a used one, but I don't know why they don't seal it, they don't put any plastic on these boxes. I have no idea why. So it looks like as if it's a used one, and I have opened it or something like that, but I haven't opened it. I'm opening it for the first time today itself. Now this is the SW150 neutral density grad soft set. Now they have a hard set as well as soft set. Hard set and soft set, like, just helps you in determining the horizon. So in a hard set, the black side or the dark side and the light side would have a not a gradual shift. It would be a hard shift. So that's why it's called hard and a soft one. So I prefer the soft one so that I can use it for multiple purposes rather than having a hard set. If the horizon is fine and infinite and you know exactly where it is, probably a hard set would be much better and preferable. But since I would be traveling and I don't want to have multiple sets along with me, I thought that soft set is the best alternative to it. So I got the soft set. Now again, this comes in this pouch, very similar to the pouch that we have seen for the filter holder. So the quality is pretty much the same, even the size is a little bigger, so that the filter will fit in. Now the filter comes in these nicely wrapped cloths. It's nylon satin cloths, I guess, so it helps you to protect the glasses. Now as you can see that it is sealed packed and it says made in England. Now a couple of days back I was watching one of the video wherein I'll try to put a link on below so that you can also see that video. Now these are the system are fully handmade system. Yes, you heard it right. These are the system that is fully handmade. Of course there would be some mechanical element to it, but they are manufactured purely from manual effort. And on an average, each filter takes about a day and a half to be prepared and packed so that the end consumer can use it. So let's go and open this one. So I'll take this knife. I don't want to ruin the packing so that I can use it at a later stage. Yeah, I'm trying to be very gentle in this. There you go. They have packed it in a very nice, and there you go. Now you can see the shift between the hard, the black and the light part of it, how it is shifting gradually from top to bottom, and there's no subtle change from dark to light. That's why it is called a soft edge. So there's a proper shift, and you can see the exposure changes, like you can see me very well now, I believe so. And now as I shift down, your exposure will be changing. So this is how you can darken your sky, or like depending upon the shoot, what you're shooting, you can use this one. So you can cut the lights. Now there is, this is, I don't know whether you can see it or not. Here they mention Lee 0.9 soft filter. So each of the filter that is there would say 0.3, 0.6, 0.9, which is nothing but how much the light stops. I think so it stops one stop, two stop, and three stop. That's why I think so called. I have to recheck it, but I think so that is what it meant. Now each of the filter is backed in the same way. So this is another one. This is, I think so, 0.6. Yeah, 0.6 soft one. There you go. Let's see. Let's open this also. By the way, once you open this, I don't think you can use this paper, of course, again, but it would be a cumbersome exercise to pack them back again in these ones. So probably most people would be putting it back in this satin cloth that comes along with this, so that you can put it right here. And then you need to be a bit careful, because these are not exactly glasses, but kind of glasses. So fragile from that term is what I'm saying. It is made of polycarbonate, if I'm not wrong. So this is how it will go in back in the pouches. So let's see the 0.6 one. Okay. You can see that this is lighter than the 0.9 one. I'll show. Get the 0.9 along with me. You can see the difference between the two. I'm not sure whether you can actually or not, but I can for sure see the difference between the 0.6 and 0.9. 0.6 is on my left hand side, and the 0.9 is on the right. So you can see how the dark and the lighter parts are coming apart from each of the two. So it's basically, you can see that this is a lighter one and this is a darker one. I'll keep them here, and I'll also get the 0.3 one. These are the three grad set that comes along with it. Okay, I have to open this as well. For sure, you can actually see the difference in here and here, how different they are. These are little, if you look at it, it comes in your hand, but you need to be a bit careful in terms of how you're holding it. First and foremost, you don't want the fingerprint to come on the glasses, so that you have to wipe it every now and then when you're using it. So you need to hold it at the edge of it, but it's a little bigger from the 100 mm system that they have, because it has to slide like this in the adapter. So you need to be a bit careful how you're holding it, and be gentle, and at the same time be careful so that you don't slip it and let it fall in the ground and do damage to the glasses. Because once there's a damage in this glass, that is going to be ruining the shot, and not only the shot, the price you have to pay to get it back is also costly, because once the scratches are there, then the light would penetrate and it will actually ruin the whole photography, photos that you will be taking. So practically they won't be used. I haven't broken and seen it, but that's what I could make out from it, because the light would penetrate from the places. So this is how it slides in, and you can adjust the brightness and the darkness of your image by just sliding it up or down, and you need to probably hold it from both the sides and then slide it a little bit up and down. It's little nicely packed, so a little tough to move up and down, but that's what you want actually, so that in case even if there's a bit of a slippage, it doesn't fall down. So it's nice to have it. So this is how it goes. and you can adjust your frame accordingly and then move this bit up and down. Because of its size, it's a little difficult to operate, but I think so since it's a wide angle lens, I don't think so there's another alternative but to have this bit of a difficulty. And at the same time, you can also rotate this filter and filter holder actually, and then move and compose your shot and then shoot accordingly. So this is how it would fit in. So I'll remove this for the time being, and I'll place it back in the velvety pouch that they have provided. So these are the 3 ones. Now, as I was saying, I also got the little stopper. Now it comes in this nice little box. You can see that they've packed it nicely and how good they have been placed. So this is the little stopper, and I guess I've seen somewhere that they provide you a conversion with the little stopper and little big stopper, how much light it will cut and what your exposure would be. So this is that little guide that you can have it. I normally don't use this one, rather that I have an app in my iPhone through which I use it. So I don't know whether I probably might take a photo of it and use it. But you can actually use there are multiple apps wherein you can just determine what your exposure it is, what kind of filter that you're using it, and it will give you the exposure that you need to maintain in order to get the relevant the required exposure. Okay. The packaging is the same, and again these, I believe it's made in the same place in England. Now the difference you can see is that it comes with this gasket, you can say, that helps you that helps the light not to travel through the back side of it. Although they say that it is going to cut a light, but as a preference they say normally you should hold your hand like this so that there shouldn't the light doesn't fall in from the back side of it. So the other thing that you need to be mindful of is that this would go at the first slot. Now there are 2 slots, as I mentioned. So the one closer to the lens is where you would fit, so that this gasket gets the most of this area so that the light doesn't penetrate from the back side of it. So you need to be careful in putting it. So choose the slot which is the closest to the lens, and then of course I'm using it for the first time, that's why, and I'm being a bit careful so that I don't break anything. It's a new system, as I said, not that for the old system I want to break it, but you can see that it's a little tougher to slide it on, but once it goes you can just apply a gentle pressure, and there you go. Perfectly fits, and then you can compose and do your photography. As again this also moves, but I don't think so there is a requirement to move in this if you're using this little stopper, because primarily you would be composing and just then sliding it down so that you can use it. Now the 2 of it that would go along with this you can use any of these filter system. I have this polarizing filter, circular polarizer, that I might use it along with it, so that's why I got this one. So it again comes in a box like the big stopper and the small stopper. So there you go. They have shown you how the polarizing effect can be achieved. You can see that they are asking you to rotate it in this manner so that the polarizing can be achieved. So now one thing I'm not sure, once you put a big stopper and then you do a polarizing, I don't know how you would achieve, and I don't even I haven't tried to have a polarizing filter on top of a 10 stop filter. So I'm not sure whether that is the right way to do it or not, but for sure for normal one, I think so small big stopper like this, you can for sure use a polarizing and have that pinch sharp photo or cut that glare that would come from the rocks or anything that you're shooting. So this is the polarizing glass. I'll try to slide it in front of it so you can see how it fits. Now this goes like this, and then you just have to apply it pressure a bit from the top, and it goes and fits perfectly on top of each other. Now there's enough gap among these two. I'm not sure whether you can see it or not, but you can see that there is enough gap. It's not that these two glasses are touching each other at any point in time. So, and once you put it, and then you can change the polarizing effect by just moving it across like this and achieve the desired result, and then take the photo. So this is the kit that I have. Now I will be gentle to these stuffs so that it doesn't, taking out, as I said, it's not that easy a task. You need to be a bit careful because of the size, it doesn't fit in, so I'm a little scared of using it in shoots. So put it back, and you can slide, you carry, my idea is to carry out this one along with it so that there is little of a damage in these glass. As I said, it's a little expensive, so I would rather prefer this box along with me. I have the big stopper, they call it, the 10 stop filter. There is a warning that they have mentioned: to avoid damage or suffocation, keep the plastic bags away from babies and children. No, it's not for the photographer's warning, it's more from a child usage of the plastics and all those things, I believe. It's again comes with the same, and this I am a bit disappointed actually, the way that they have come, the glues have come out. Oh crap. Oh my god, this has come as a broken piece. Oh my. You can see this has come as a broken piece from the manufacturer itself. Oh my god. Oh my. And this is what I was worrying, and I don't know how am I going to claim from them, but my god, it's $150 gone for a waste. Oh my god. Oh, very sad to see that. I didn't expect that from Lee. Probably I'll have to write them back. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure how they will react or how they will do, but you can see that I'm using it for the first time, and this is what I got. My god. Now I'm left out with very little option to do anything. Probably that's why I have to be careful, as I said, with all these glass. It's not that I put this back in the filter and make sure that it doesn't break. That's why I was saying that you need to put them back in these cases so that you don't damage them. You can see it's in the, it seems even, I don't know whether in the transportation it got broken like this or what, but I have to again write them back and see what happens. I'll try to, in my video I'll drop a note what had happened to this probably a week or 2 weeks from now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now I'm a little upset, let me be frank with you guys. So I'll go back and write to Lee that this is what I got as a product. I got all of these stuffs and one of them was broken. Let's see what they come up, what compensation, if at all they give. They may say that it's your fault, or I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for watching, guys.